Well, Moody's has lowered its outlook for the European Union's AAA credit rating to negative, and it also warned it could downgrade the region. But despite this, German Chancellor Angela Merkel is doing the unexpected. She has softened her stance and may be willing to help countries like Greece. Jack Barton reports.
Don't be fooled by the beer and smile. German Chancellor Angela Merkel has the weight of the world on her shoulders. One wrong move, she knows, might bring about the end of the euro, sending an economic shockwave across the globe. Analysts say that's why she softened her tone, adding gestures of support amid the usual lecturing.
In such a difficult phase, these countries deserve our solidarity, that we want them to overcome these difficulties.
On Tuesday, Spain's unemployment figures also jumped. Bulgaria announced its shelf plans to join the euro, and Angela Merkel continued to wrestle with the latest appeal by Greece to delay painful budget cuts attached to its second bailout. A few months ago, Greece's request would have been met with a firm no. But now there's an expectation among the big banks that the Chancellor may grant Athens a little wiggle room.
In 12 months' time, we'll have elections in Germany. And she has the dilemma. On the one hand, she has to cater to the increasingly skeptical German audience with regard to further support of, for example, Greece or other countries. On the other hand, she doesn't want to be the European leader which goes down into history books as having pulled the plug on the Europe.
Perhaps her best hope right now is not a German, but an Italian, Mario Draghi, the European Central Bank president, who is now sharing some of the burden of the eurozone's future on his shoulders. Against protests from Germany's own central bank, the Chancellor is now supporting Mr. Draghi's more assertive role for the ECB, which might soon involve printing lots of euros to buy troubled bonds, something else she would have blocked only months ago. Enormous expectations hang on the meeting that will be held here at the European Central Bank on Thursday, where everyone is hoping to hear more detail from the ECB chief Mario Draghi on exactly what he meant when he said the bank would do whatever it takes to save the euro. Jack Barton, CCTV, Frankfurt.